what I'm losing. I am a traveler with no fixed abode. All of the gifts yesterday spent refusing may well be waiting further down the road. I tried to take every chance I was given. If luck's a lady, she never showed. There's more to life than just making a living. My life is waiting further down the road. Further down the road, I can see the light. Further down the road, everything will be alright. Further down the road, I will be free. Further down the road, heaven waits for me. All of the years chasing smoke rings and rumors, looking for a seed that had never been sown. Oh, Father Time has a strange sense of humor. He'll hear me laughing further down the road. Further down the road, I can see the light. Further down the road, everything will be alright. Further down the road, I will be free. Further down the road, heaven waits for me. No looking back, I'm moving on. I'm having no regrets, what's gone is gone. See the light further down the road, everything will be alright. Further down the road, I will be free. Further down the road, heaven waits for me.
It's funny me, you know, putting these socks on like and thinking back, and people always say, why do you take your shoes off? And it all started like, if you remember, like a long time back, when I used to play a set of bass pedals with my feet, and because I was too mean to pay a bass player, started playing the bass pedals with my feet, and I couldn't do it with a pair of shoes on, so I started taking my shoes off to play the bass pedals. And of course, I had to get some decent socks then, you know what I mean? All the holy ones had to disappear. And it just carried on from there, and then when this whole thing happened, I had to sort of still get rid of the bass pedals, and of course, although the bass pedals went, the habit didn't. So I still kept taking my shoes off, and people remarked upon me socks, you know. In fact, it was funny. I think when I first started playing the bass pedals, I used to get people coming in the pub and watching, and they'd sit like this all night. So everybody remembered me feet and me socks, but nobody knew anything about the rest of me, you know. And I was playing in the pub. I also remember playing in the windmill, where it had on the wall, it said there, every Sunday, Charlie Landsborough, and some local wag had written underneath, with 2 veg and potatoes, you know. But when I was playing there this very day, like, I took my shoes off as usual. And as you sort, you know, as you stretch your feet, sort of thing. And as I stretched my foot, my big toe shot out, you know, the big hole in my toe. And by the end, the whole talking point of the day, nobody remembered anything I sang, but they always remembered my big toe, you know, my sock, and my foot sticking through and all the rest of it. So it's amazing what has a great sort of impact upon people, you know, what they remember. Great. Thanks very much. Well, it's great to be back here. I have mixed emotions about being back here because I've had some marvellous times here, and it reminds me of a saying, because every time I came here, I went back about a week later than I expected, you know. And Hamish Imlach, who was a great Scotsman, said, which sort of typifies the way I felt when I've been here, he said, do you know what? He said, I must be allergic to leather. And he said, what do you mean? He said, well, every time I wake up with my shoes on, I've got an headache. And I've woke up with my shoes on a few times here, you know.
The thing that you see, the essence of it, is that he's a very good communicator. He's got a way of using very short, very simple words in combinations and shapes, which can give great meaning in very, very few words. And I think audiences immediately latch onto that communication skill.
And I got two birthdays. I had Mrs. Mary Richmond, who's 60 on Sunday, and Jennifer. So I'm really going to embarrass the both of you now. I'm going to play this for you. Better get my guitar on. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer and Mary. Happy birthday to you. Thanks for sharing it with us.
I mean, you can talk about charisma, you can talk about magic and all those sort of words which are, you know, showbiz words, shall we say. But in this day and age, I think people, you look around you, whoever you talk to, people are looking for something that is away from what they've got. You know, some people turn to religion, some people turn to food, whatever it is. But often you'll find people are looking for something. And one thing I think there's a great lack of in this world is niceness.
Charlie, could you please read this out at your concert? It means so much to me, to a very special friend, Mary Boyle. And it says, you have a way of doing things with a very special touch. That's why it's such a treat to say, I love you very much. You're 1 in a million, Mum. Well, you're 1 in a million, Mum. Love you lots. Patricia, Kathleen and Cara. I think that's right. Thanks, Charlie. Well, I did it for you.
My favourite Charlie song actually is a song from the new album, believe it or not, but no one's heard yet. A song called It's Raining Outside. I think it's absolutely beautiful.
I actually think it's a song off his latest album, which is called It's Raining Outside, and there's just something about it which gets me.
There's just got exactly that kind of simple combination of words with great meaning and that great gentle feel and touch of sorrow that Charlie seems to be able to do so well. And I think he's got all the ingredients just about right in that particular song.